back to the Inner Circle. I'm finally back, and I'm with Lawrence, Ben, Tyler, and I mean, we're a few weeks late on this, but it came out in the news that the great man, the myth, the legend, Stan Lee.
Is he a myth? Is he a myth?
What's a myth?
You didn't know? No, but like
he's not real.
But he has died.
Nobody died.
He died at the age of, what was it, 96?
97.
Something like that. Yeah, it was up there. But man, he's reached everyone almost. So like, if you've ever seen any kind of superhero movie, you've had a connection to Stan Lee. There's no doubt.
What about DC movies?
Okay, look, there's still a connection there somehow.
I guess.
Some way.
I don't think Stan Lee would be very happy if he was here right now.
Probably not, but.
And for context, I think Lawrence just is holding this because we got this on Black Friday. And of course, you know, Disney, its connection, Mickey Mouse is on this Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, which is a property of Disney and Square Enix.
Hi, everybody!
I'm Mickey Mouse! And Disney owns Marvel, so this makes sense.
Stan Lee sold himself out to me! Oh boy!
No.
Is that in poor taste?
Yes, it is. So this is not a traditional Inner Circle. We're not covering a movie, but we're covering Stan Lee and his legacy and all Marvel movies today. Like we said, we just wanted to talk about it because there's so much to talk about through these movies, even if we're going short. So,
okay. First off, first Marvel movie you ever saw?
Yeah, we are just talking about movies, right? Because I don't read comic books.
You don't read comic books?
No, I've probably physically touched 5 comic books in my life. But I've seen the movies,
I read a lot
except 2 of
the
them.
Hedgehog comics, but that's the end there.
Is that Stan Lee?
all right. So first Marvel character movie, whatever you want to do.
I know that it's not. That was a joke. Okay. Just
Spider-Man.
Just
Spider-Man was my first
Yep.
Marvel experience.
I'm pretty sure Blade was my first Marvel experience.
first movie.
You watched Blade as a kid?
Oh yeah.
Boo!
Yeah.
You're metal.
Your parents are. I need to talk to
Rainbow
them.
Toaster and had nightmares. You went full in.
Tune into our Blade review to see what I think about that.
My first Marvel experience was Spider-Man. It really was. Just Spider-Man 1.
That's the first memory I remember having. I obviously saw movies as a kid, but I don't remember. The first, I was old enough to remember was Spider-Man, which was 2001, I believe, when it came out. And I was 4.
Yeah.
So I remember that was amazing. The Danny Elfman score alongside which...
Now, when I was a kid, I wasn't thinking about all this, the music and stuff like that.
Oh,
I was just thinking, superhero.
I wasn't paying attention to the Danny Elfman score in the first Spider-Man. I was just listening, and they say that a hero can say... It's really bad early 2000s rock that went alongside the album.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Mine was Iron Man, by the way.
Okay, hold up. But you said you saw the Sam Raimi trilogy.
I know of them. I've never watched them from beginning to end.
But anyways, so I want to move on also to your first MCU experience.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
It's probably Iron Man because that's the first one.
No,
everyone loved
Incredible
Iron Man.
Hulk was.
No,
Iron Man was
that
first.
second.
I saw both.
No,
Iron Man
second.
came out first.
Huh? Iron Man came out first. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if somebody waited a little while to see any of them.
Iron Man came out
But
first.
Iron Man, yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. had a cameo at the end, and when I saw it, I didn't understand that it was the same character until I saw the Avengers. 4 years later.
Oh wow.
I didn't know what was...
Wasn't Robert Downey Jr. blonde in that one?
Oh.
I thought he was blonde in
Hulk?
The Hulk, yeah.
No.
He wasn't.
No.
Okay.
No. You're probably confusing it with that old dude.
No, never mind.
Random question, because we're really just going off about Marvel and the guys that we're talking about Stan Lee here. But Stan Lee wrote all these characters. That's cool. Sam Raimi trilogy or Homecoming?
Homecoming.
The only one I've seen.
Sam Raimi trilogy.
It depends on what we're looking for me. Because, if we're just going... what's... I don't know. I like the Sam Raimi because it's campy and it's nice. And it's just got a nice special place in my heart.
Yeah.
But I like Homecoming because I really liked his Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I like his Peter Parker and his Spider-Man. I think he just does it better. It's a better actor.
I will say that the camera work and just the style in general of Sam Raimi's looks more interesting.
It is.
I'll agree with that.
I like the suit in the Sam Raimi trilogy more.
I'll agree with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think character-wise and like the style of the movie, I like Homecoming better.
Well, Homecoming feels more like a Marvel movie, whereas the Sam Raimi movie feels kind of like a comic book.
And I'm
Okay,
kind of tired of even though I haven't seen the Sam Raimi movies, I have seen the Amazing, or at least I saw the first Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
So I can tell you I'm tired of that formula because you know how those movies are basically the same, right? Like they just copy each other.
Yeah.
Homecoming was a different kind of story, so as of right now, Homecoming seems more fresh in my mind.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, true. So next, I want to move to like you said, we were just going off on about Stan
Marvel.
Lee's Marvel. Let's go on back to Stan Lee and talk about his cameos, and start off with like your favorite one.
Yeah, I know mine.
I got mine.
Excelsior.
This drink is not for mere mortal men. Give it to me. I went through nails.
And he's got doesn't he have a Vietnam veteran hat on?
He's like, I've seen.
Stop trying to
more
scare us.
bull than you've seen. And he's like, okay, well, here you go. He's like,
Excelsior, yeah.
I'd have to say mine is Iron Man. Whenever Robert Downey Jr. just walks up, looking good, Hef. He's just playing Hugh Hefner.
I was gonna say mine was the Larry King one from Iron Man 2, just because it's so quick and it's like he just walks up, he's like Larry, and then he just shakes his hand. I don't know why, he just looks so silly. He's got those little things on. He looks funny.
Mine is a tie between the Guardians 2, where he's with the Watchers,
Yeah.
and the Fantastic Four 2, where he's
I was
trying
gonna
to
say
convince
this
the
one.
bouncer that he's Stan Lee.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so
I'm Stan Lee.
Well, the one from Guardians 2,
Nice try.
isn't that one really significant? Because it kind of confirms that all of Stanley's cameos is the same character.
Yeah.
And he's like one person that's like watching over everything.
Yeah, and it also introduced the Watchers, who, if you don't know, are like the actual Watchers and Guardians of the Marvel Universe. Who,
They could take down Thanos in an instant right now.
if they wanted to, but of course they won't, because what do they do? They watch.
But
They're just
I
sitting
have
home
to
in a
say,
story.
can we do some honorable mentions, like a second place one? Because I have a real good one too. In the Spider-Man game that was just released, there is a Stan Lee cameo.
Oh,
Really?
way.
Yeah, and they got him to voice it and play it in this 3D, and it's basically him just telling Mary J, I loved when you and Peter were together. You should do that again. And it's just like, oh, Stan Lee.
Ooh, honorable mention, I also like his cameo in Venom.
Venom?
I haven't seen it.
Yes.
What did he do in that one?
He essentially just said like, "You two are gonna get her" or something.
Oh, yeah.
I like.
I do remember that now.
My favorite cameo he made was in a little-known Marvel property, The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
Okay.
He made a cameo in Big Bang Theory.
I forgot you didn't even go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought we already got yours too.
No, you monster.
I'm sorry.
But
Sorry. I'm
has
gonna get
it
up to you
really
later.
been that long? Am I just fading out? Am I a nobody?
Only some people will get that.
Okay, but no, I really don't. Okay, I don't think the cool thing about Stan Lee is his cameos. To me, I like the fact that he just made almost co-produced the entire world.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah.
And I loved this comic thing that was shown after he died, and it was him standing at the pearly gates and God saying, "You're not bad at creating universes yourself, kid."
Whoa.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah,
like, that hits.
Wow.
That hits. But
There were some poopy comics in there. Not all of them were gems.
yeah.
Howard the Duck was the thing.
Oh man.
I've never seen Howard the Duck.
The 80s movie?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Didn't George Lucas produce it?
Mm-hmm.
George, oh no.
He did,
I
didn't he?
definitely want to watch it now.
I know.
Oh, the mighty
All right. So next, top three.
Movies?
This is gonna be our last. The
Oh,
last.
by the way,
three.
quick thing, it's cool that Magneto is Malcolm X and Professor X is Martin Luther King. Cool
Get it
fact.
out there. Get it out there. Come on.
That's another cool fact. Oh, by the way, the enemy. If Stanley's the savior of Marvel, then Avi Abid, who executive produces a lot of Spider-Man properties, is bullshit because he's the one who led to the demise of certain arcs in the '90s Spider-Man cartoon, and he is the reason that Spider-Man 3 was like he forced Sam Raimi to put Venom in, which is why Spider-Man 3 sucks so much. And then he also was the driving force behind the two Amazing Spider-Man movies, which is why they're complete ass. Sorry.
Any more theories?
They're not theories, those are just facts.
Any more facts?
There's a character called Squirrel Girl in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I've heard of that.
She's canonically. I saw a list of this, and apparently she's canonically supposed to be one of the strongest characters in Marvel.
Yep.
And that makes me so mad.
Her and Doctor Doom.
That makes me so mad.
No, that makes me
But
kind of
Squirrel
happy.
Girl.
She can take out Thanos with a full gauntlet by herself.
That's so stupid.
And then there's also Doctor Doom, who just rips apart Thanos in a second. Like, there's so much more they can do in this universe, and I believe they're going to keep doing. So I can't wait to see what else is to come.
Especially now that they have Fox.
Oh yeah, especially now that they have Fox.
I want to see Hugh Jackman in those yellow tights as
Ooh,
Wolverine.
I
Wait.
do too.
With that
We
tight
all want to
ass.
see him in the
With the
Olympics.
tight ass.
Quick question: when we're talking about Marvel movies, does that include? That's not just Disney movies, is it? Are we doing MCU movies?
MCU,
Okay.
Any
Fox.
Marvel movie.
So if we're talking about Fox, I think either Logan or Days of Future Past is my favorite. I forgot about those
I
movies.
Yeah, let's do top.
I wasn't too much of a fan of Days of Future Past.
Ah,
Not too much of a
All
fan.
right.
I didn't
Well,
hate
there's
it.
gonna be a
we
discussion
don't
later.
we don't have enough time for that. But
so
I can-
top 3. Who wants to start?
Well, are we including every
Yes,
franchise?
everything.
Okay, I
Yeah,
gotta
right,
think.
yeah.
I gotta think then.
Spider-Man 2.
Is number 3?
Number 1, actually.
Number 1. Okay.
Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1. Oh, sorry, can I change it? Okay. Spider-Man 2. Logan.
Yeah.
And X-Men 2.
Okay.
You like X-Men too more than okay. We'll get to that later when the cameras are
Alright.
off and the punches go flying.
Winter Soldier,
Ah,
Civil War,
I don't know. We haven't talked about that.
and I want to say Spider-Man: Homecoming because I love Spider-Man. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say Iron Man. The first one is in there because even though the third act is kind of dumb, makes no sense. The writing, I love the character. That's really good. I want to say Logan or Days of Future Past. I'm gonna put. You know what? Just because what he said, I'm gonna put Days of Future Past in there because I think it's the ultimate X-Men movie. It's like the Avengers for X-Men. It's very character driven. No like 3-act structure of like here's the big finale. Like it's very just the character's motivations and that's what leads it. And then I'm gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy because it's just it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, mine's kind of similar to yours. I have Iron Man first,
Okay.
Guardians 2,
Mm.
Guardians number 2, not
Yeah.
Guardians 2.
Not a lot of
Um,
people like it. I love it. It's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, and then I'd say
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Okay.
I gotta throw Spider-Man in there. He's my favorite.
Mm.
Exactly.
So, yep. Anything else we want to talk about?
None of you put Spider-Man 2 on your top 3. Please get out.
Do
I want to.
Please get out. Spider-Man 2 is better than Homecoming.
haven't seen it.
It's better than Homecoming.
It's just
Got a guy with spider arms. That's all I know.
I just don't
He's
like
poking
Doc
a
Ock's
tiny
actor.
son.
Huh?
I don't like the actors in that one.
Okay, okay. I feel like this is just like this last.
Oh,
this
here
last
we
thing,
go.
I swear. Homecoming has it's the perfect representation of the ultimate universe of Spider-Man. We're not gonna get into comic theory,
This is
but
true.
Peter Parker or Tobey Maguire is a perfect Peter Parker representing the classic Amazing Universe.
Except
The
he's like 30
Amazing
years old.
Universe.
He's in
the,
high
The
school.
main universe. I think he does good.
If you think about them together as the same universe, then I pick Tom Holland. If we're thinking that way, then yes, they both have their traits. But when I put them together, I'm just like, Tom Holland edges it out.
Also, we're about to.
Yep.
Okay,
How
we'll
can
talk
you
about
say
it later.
good.
Homecoming doesn't represent Spider-Man as pure as the Sam Raimi trilogy. Spider-Man is actually not really Spider-Man in Homecoming, and I'll fight to the death because he's not actually the same Spider-Man as the comics, and it kind of makes me mad. But it's fine.
If you're able to keep up with that, let us know.
I can fight.
Anyways, so I think that's it for us this semester, guys.
I
Thanks for
love
watching
The Dark
all
Knight.
semester long. We will see you after the break. Bye, guys.